We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come into this one 0-6 on the year, and really it's sort of just been one thing after another.
Coupled with they don't start very fast. The first quarter's really been an issue for them. They've got to learn to get out of the gates quicker in order to try and win some games.
Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 14 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Davis will try to run for it. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Boy, 4th and 2. This crowd was urging them to go for it, certainly. Instead, they settle for the field goal try, and then they come up with nothing.
Brandon, yeah, football coach won't let the crowd dictate how he calls a football game. He stuck to his guns. But after the miss, now there's 70,000 coaches in the stands thinking they were right.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for him, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. It was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going forward there is the right call.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 5. Paul again. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve, because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. They've got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Jets first down.
Paul want to give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second and 7 from the 20.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll give to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And 9.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Results in a fourth
Oh,
down.
that's going to hurt a bit, because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Young now. Got a man, that's Leggett. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here is Young. They'll find McMillan here. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Carolina.
The Panthers at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard: 14 carries, 68 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
They work now on 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. But now it'll be third down. You talk about this Jets defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Big A'Shawn Robinson has made a career of this. Another tackle for loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Hall again. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And taken right at the 35. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now here's Young. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. Here is 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Young. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. Fields now to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
3rd and 2.
They go again with Davis. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A handoff for Hall. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets add 6 to their lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Young working out of the gun. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down. That's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Throwing, Young. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
The open man here, Renfro. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
5-yard pickup on the play.
Now Young. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the third drives the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
They'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Fields. Over the middle to Smith. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Reynolds will go in motion right. Now Fields. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
Jets. 1st and 10 at the 47.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Hall. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap, Fields. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Back to throw, Fields. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Johnson goes in motion left. Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
So they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, here's Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
Young now from the 50. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
It'll be Young again.
At the 45.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. They come up now third and 5 following the incomplete pass. Young. And that one too wide and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. We get a look at the Panthers' defense now. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out.
Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Fields. On the throw, read him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know know, coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hall. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's another Jets.
To throw is Fields. Johnson's got it complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Brings up second and a yard. The Panthers 40-yard.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Final play of the half, Young. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. That is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Nice little juke. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Young. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Nifty move. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down by Trevin Waddles. A gain of 2. Brings up.
Here's Fields. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Well, there's a 42, maybe a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Michael Walker there to bring him down. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, Young. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Ooh, with a juke. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Young. Going for the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Young will set to throw. Throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here for Davis. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Fields now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Legan. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jets now to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young got a man. That's Liggett. From the 34-yard line here, 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Now Young. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Now here's Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st down, Panthers.
Young to throw it. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, Young. A throw right side here, going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
And 7 yards to go.
And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
1st down, Carolina.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Young now. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Panthers are back within a score.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their 1st touchdown of the game.
The point after is good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
Panthers 10.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Final minute now of the third quarter. Out of the gun, Fields. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. From the shotgun, it's Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. From the 41, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42.
Now a third and 6.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Young to throw it. The open man here, Renfro. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First down.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll work down inside the 45. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Etienne up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And the Panther first down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and get the first down.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Back to throw. Fields. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Derek Brown able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Fields. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Hall want to give up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now it's Fields. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now Fields. They'll set up the screen for the long move. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Fields. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Straight ahead is Hall. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's another Jets first down.
Now they'll empty out the backfield. To throw is Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets answered back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. On for the extra point is Folk. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. That one complete to Leggett. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Third down, Young from the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Got a man. That's Leggett. Here comes second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 47.
Now Young. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's third and 5. Here's Young. Well, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here we go. This is fourth down. Young. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's third and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The Jets with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Jets, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.